The tower was growing in height by the day and finally had a third level. Meanwhile, back at our house, we received a potential siding material for the cabin that our dog Memphis wanted to open.
We need to give it a little more of a...
Oh, be careful. Okay.
Not quite as gentle anymore.
Okay. Vanilla it. Packaging.
That's so yucky.
Hunter was working on some emails to different contractors and vendors. And a few days later, we were back up north.
Good Lord.
All right, guys, we are heading to the land for the first time in a couple weeks. We haven't been up here since mid-June, honestly, and this is July 4th weekend. We had my brother's wedding last weekend, and then the week prior, what did we have? Yeah, I don't know. We just had a busy couple weeks. But the tower is almost framed, so we're going out there right now to see it for the first time in a while, and then probably later tonight come back and get some better shots of it. We just really want to see it, but it's like midday, sun is shining, not the best to be, getting good shots of it. But yeah, we're gonna see it for the first time here in a bit, where it's like 90% fully framed.
We need a little pick-me-up because we had an unfortunate situation.
Oh yeah, yesterday we were going to the Morgan Wallen concert at Ford Field, and planning to go to the concert and then head up north afterwards. So we were going to be up here at like 2 or 3 in the morning. But on the way to Ford Field, I got in an accident with the truck. I'll throw some pictures up here. It was not ideal, to say the least. Still waiting word to see if my truck is totaled or not. I hope it's not, but we'll see. It doesn't look good, but.
Until then, we got the Subaru, which Derek hates to ride in.
Yes. Yeah, so we're heading there now, and about to see it for the first time in a couple weeks. Ready?
Ready. I drive a little bit.
Skytrack.
Yeah. Dang, it looks tall. Oh, they've started framing like the actual top.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's funny how you have to look up like that to even see the top.
Because you literally can't if you're sitting back. Wow. So is that the top or the 3 feet go on top of that section?
Yeah, those are just the roof trusses. So then
Yeah.
on top of that, there's another 3.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that doorway on the 3rd floor. What do you think about the bump out in the front for the kitchen? Yeah.
I think that was the right move. All right, let's go.
Stand next to this just to give an idea of height. Is that crazy?
It is crazy.
Oh, it doesn't even go into the window anymore like it used to.
Right. Guess it's worse shit. Take a look at this. This just freaks me out even looking down at it.
There's safety measures in place. Look at those boards.
Just imagine when you're on this 3rd floor though, what that's gonna be like. So this is the sketchy part though that I came and did at lunch today, was getting on this ladder onto the sheathing
Yeah.
and then crawling up onto the 3rd floor. So it would just be super.
That ladder, and then that ladder, and then the top floor. So we're gonna go for it. What's the weight capacity of a zip system board? Wow. It's camo print. Okay, so I just have to point out that someone is literally standing on this ladder above you,
Yeah. It's,
over this,
yeah.
to do this part. Pretty insane. Isn't it crazy to think that there's nothing below me? Because we're on the bump out.
Look how high above it we are. We continue to talk through future plans for furniture, spacing, and other things. Now that the tower was fully framed, envisioning the space became that much more realistic. Later, we took a break and went down to the sandbar on Intermediate Lake, and then took part in the July 4th boat parade and fireworks. Back at the tower, the framers continued to wrap up on the third level. And later that day, we took the dogs to a local trail for a quick hike and a walk. A few days later, we returned excited to see what progress had been made at the tower. All right, guys, we are out at the land today. I think we came out a couple days ago. Oh, my thing's a little crooked. One sec. We came out a couple days ago and looked at the progress for the framing for the first time in a couple weeks, but we couldn't stay long. We kind of had to look at it and then jet. So it's a little dark right now, but we are here and they're almost done. I think there's like maybe 2 to 3 more days left of framing. But it's really taking shape. Like it's the total height, the structure itself is almost fully done. They're just kind of putting the finishing touches on it. So, what do you think, babe?
I think it's cool to see the bump outs.
Yeah.
That was definitely a cool addition.
All right, so we're gonna go up there, and maybe I think what we're probably gonna do is just like kind of take you guys at least floor by or room by room, floor by floor, if the camera looks okay. It is pretty dark right now, so I'm not sure how this will turn out in terms of quality, but
Remember some big tires. It's not the ladder that we were using.
all right, so change of plans. There was a ladder right here where these 2x4s are, but it's gone. So
we used to enter through that window.
Yeah.
There was just a ladder, and it was just like a skinny little steel ladder that went up to that window. We'd climb into that window, and then from there, we were able to access a platform that took us up to the 3rd level. But the ladder's gone.
But since they're building out the stairs, I wonder if they must have taken it. And I don't know if we have a way to get up there now. Shoot. Since we couldn't access the top floor, we decided to head to Grandpa's pole barn and burn some energy out of the dogs. A couple of days later, our friends Joe and Megan came to visit and see the tower for the first time.
Dude, this view is so sick.
They have a to-do list under here.
This is a totally different floor from the other two.
Yeah.
Totally different with the ceilings.
We spent the next couple of days enjoying the local wineries and other things to do around Bel Air. Framers continued wrapping up the top level of the tower and started to build the temporary stairs used for construction.